I was having some difficulties on my end. Technology's hard.
I was watching.
Oh God, so embarrassing. Well,
technology. Look, we're not in the technology business. We're in the
You know, it's kind of crazy. I was telling people, I was like, it's insane that my job is what it is, and I'm so bad at tech. Like, please don't put any new. Like, I'm just ordered some of those little ear pods because this looks so tacky, but I don't know how to use them.
I like the classic headphone, man.
Right?
I feel like I'd lose the things, especially, you know, when you're traveling on planes and you're sleeping so much. I feel like one of them bad boys just gonna drop right out of my ear.
That's what I'm gonna set my timer, see how long it takes me to lose one of those, because it's not gonna take long probably. Well, thanks for joining in on IG Live, champ.
My pleasure.
I don't think I've even gotten to talk to you since you retained your title, so congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Delighted. It's over there.
It's over there. It's okay. It needs the rest too. It's been a year since you became Becky. Isn't that crazy? Like, does it feel like it's been a year?
No, but I think when you're in WWE, nothing feels like time. Just, I don't know if it stops or it goes real fast or something, but because you're just always on the go, you're always on the move. Like after WrestleMania, it's not like last year I'm talking about. I didn't get to sit down and think about how monumental it was. It was up an hour and a half later and off to do media, and then the next night off to Raw and get punched in the face by Lacey Evans, and so the cycle continues. You know what I mean?
Yep. But you've continued to defend that title, and you've continued to come home with it. And correct me if I'm wrong here. You are, I think, on the verge now of being the longest reigning women's champion on the modern era, including women. Like, I think maybe AJ Lee was at like 400 or so, and you are right on her. I think you're right there.
I beat AJ, but I could be wrong.
Maybe just for the sake of it, confetti everywhere. You are the longest reigning women's champion.
Yes, certainly the longest reigning Raw women's champion.
100%. Well, congrats on that. So here on the Brack Summit, obviously we like to talk a little bit about who you are, your career, but also I like to play games. So at some point we're going to do like a quick fire game too. So I'll prepare you for that.
Okay, all right.
Cool. Okay, so first of all, I just, for my personal reasons, want to talk about your jacket. I tweeted about it. Let's just acknowledge that jacket that you wore at WrestleMania. Incredible.
Thank you.
Where can I get one?
I went on Etsy, and some nice man in Thailand made it, and so but you also had to get an inscription on the back. So I put on the man, the champ, the first, the GOAT. But the way that it was written, so I didn't show you the back, but like the way that it was written was all off kilter, but the front was great.
It looked incredible. And then of course you rolled up in your truck. You're driving that thing, right? Is it parked in
I am driving that thing.
Okay. What's parking it like? Can you park it like parallel park or anything? Yeah,
I'm great at truck driving. Me, always being an avid truck driver. I'm great at it.
I believe it. I'm gonna get you to take me on a ride in that one of these days.
Oh yeah,
I would honestly.
There's a little cabin in the back.
I might need you to help boost me in it, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, my short legs aren't gonna be able to get in there.
Yeah, I can give you a hike up.
So some interesting facts about you, obviously. Which one? Yeah, I think you've been open about this. I almost called you in full clown makeup because I know you have like this thing for clowns, right?
Oh yeah, I love clown. I love the art of clown. Not like clowns. Not just like clowns. Not like freaking. Yeah, not like Ronald McDonald. Like the art of clown. That's what I studied. I studied the art of clown.
You are the only person there in my life who can say that they've studied the art of clown.
Well, so I went. So I was in college, and I was doing a module. It was physical theater, and part of it was this clown workshop. And this was in Columbia College, Chicago, and like I put on this little red mask. And instantly I got up there and just freaking tears started coming out. Everybody did the same thing, and I was like, what is this thing? How does it have this power? So I stayed on that summer and I studied more of it. And then when I came back to Ireland and finished my degree, I was so fascinated by how it correlates to acting and how it can bring out a truth in a performance. So I did my thesis on it.
That's incredibly fast. Now, you say, okay, so you like obviously the art of clown, but are you also, but you're not like necessarily though into just like Pennywise, like you said, you're not like into a specific clown. You just like the art behind it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. So you were raised in Dublin, am I
Dublin.
correct? Yep.
Yep.
What was it like being raised in Dublin? I mean, obviously you're living in the United States now. You're in California. What do you think the biggest difference is between Ireland and the U.S.?
Well, so I don't know what the difference between being raised in Ireland and
Yeah,
the US
obviously.
is,
Yep.
obviously. But and I did move over here fairly young. Um, Man, I don't know. Um, Over here, things are it's very convenient. Like there's a lot more uh conveniences, drive through banks and 24-hour everything. Growing up in Ireland, yeah, it was good. I grew up in a tiny little neighborhood, like 54 houses, and there was a ton of kids, so we were just outside playing all the time, and doing stupid games and fighting each other, climbing trees, and all the things that you do as a kid, really.
Mm.
Um, uh, and then moving over here, I think I always wanted to come over here. Like, you saw it on the TV shows and everything like that, and it seemed like there were so many things that I could do over here that unfortunately I couldn't do in Ireland. For example, main eventing WrestleMania.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna talk about that a little more. When did you decide that you wanted to be a professional wrestler?
Um, so it was kind of a gradual thing. So I loved wrestling when I was growing up, and I I I would watch it all the time, and then I was like unhealthy, and I was getting slacked for my weight and everything like that. So I decided I wanted to get fit, but I didn't just want to go to the gym because I was a little bit of an alternative kid. So I wanted to find something like jujitsu or something different that I could do. And then I found out they were opening a wrestling school. Finn Balor was opening a wrestling school, and Fergal Devitt at the time. And so I went down along to that, and I fell in love with it. But even still, it wasn't until a few years later that I thought, oh no, I could actually do this.
And wasn't your fellow Irishman Sheamus kind of instrumental in inspiring you to come over to this WWE world?
So, yes, because let me see. So there was a different promotion in Ireland. So there was like three at the time when I was coming up through the ranks, and Sheamus wrestled for the rival company,
Okay.
but um, but then um, but then eventually everybody started to work together, and so my brother was actually really good. My brother would help Seamus out and help train him, and then I would go along and I would hang out with Seamus, and then we kind of became acquaintances. And so then when I got signed, I gave Seamus a call and asked him for some advice, and then he's just been the best ever since. Just the absolute best,
It's
like a
always
brother.
it's always really interesting to me. I know people who are fans of you guys who get to hear the stories of how long that you've known the other superstars and that your journeys all led you to the same place, which is the best place in the world for professional wrestling.
Yeah,
So it's crazy.
it's cool. It's cool because if you've been on the indies, you've most likely crossed paths with people or had some crazy stories to share with people. Like I remember myself, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn doing a tour of Italy, and this was back in 2006. And like we were brought over to this promotion, and they were expecting like 10,000 people a night in these arenas, and we went out there. First night we had like 100 people, and it only dropped down from there. But it was one hell of an experience, one hell of a tour.
And now you guys are both in front of tens of thousands of people Typically on a weekly basis, which I guess
typically.
What was it like? Obviously, last year WrestleMania, we were at MetLife Stadium when you became Becky Two Belts in front of all those people. This year, you retaining your title in front of no fans. What was that like? Not getting any of that immediate energy from the crowd.
Look, it's a million times better with the fans, a million times, but it wasn't as weird as I would have expected. I think at the end of the day, you've got a job to do, and you know that there's millions of people watching on the other side, so you got to go out and do that. But fortunately, it wasn't as. Good morning.
Oh, hello, sir. Is that a cameo from the Monday Night Messiah over there? What's up, Seth?
Are we on the internet?
We're on the internet.
It's me, Kayla.
The intro net?
This is the intro
net.
What is
happening? Why are there two things?
Because we're doing an interview with her on Instagram.
It sounds like you're as bad at technology as I am.
Yeah.
You didn't know you could do that?
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
we're going to get you on one of these soon, Seth.
Sure.
I'll talk to your people, and your people get back with my people. Bye. It's good to see you.
Bye. So look, you need the fans there. You want the fans there. At the end of the day, we had the opportunity to go out there and put on the best show possible for the people that couldn't get to be there. And I'm real proud of the effort that everybody put in.
Absolutely. So you were obviously the Raw Women's Champion now. You were the inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion back in 2016 Backlash. I don't know if you can even really comprehend how far you've come since then. Do you remember how you felt on that night?
Yeah. Yeah. So what's weird is back then I kind of felt a little bit guilty for being the champ, you know. I was like, oh, sorry guys, sorry I'm the champ, you know. Sorry we can't all be the champ. And then over time, I guess I realized that, look, this is the game, this is the fight business, and nobody's going to feel that same way. They're going to take their opportunities and they're going to run with it. And if you don't take yours, then nobody's going to do it for you.
Well, I have a question for you. And I talked yesterday was the show, The Bump, that we can't wait to one day have you in studio for that. But I was talking about the championship picture right now, the SmackDown Women's Championship. And the question was, and you've had a lot of friendships come and go over the years, and we're talking about the friendship between Bayley and Sasha Banks. And if we think that they are delusional in thinking that they can both remain best friends as long as there's a championship picture, and you've experienced this on your end with even Charlotte Flair. So what are your thoughts on that?
I don't make friends with people anymore. I don't make friends with them anymore because I know that everybody wants what I have. So I can't begrudge them for it, but I'm not going to go through somebody else stabbing me in the back again, or doing that to somebody else. It's a matter of time. It's always numbered. It's always numbered in this game. No friendships last in this.
I agree with you, and that's exactly what my sentiments were as well. So I'm glad we're on the same page with that. Oh, but you and I can be friends because we're not going after the same title.
Yeah, exactly. Though, so. You're not
okay.
Unless you are, and then I will destroy
Never.
you.
I may only come after your jacket and your truck, and that's it. So, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Also, yesterday on the bump we had Drew McIntyre on. Congrats to our new champ, right?
Him.
Your fellow European friend. Yeah. What was your initial reaction? We talked to Sheamus right after. What was your initial reaction when Drew became champ?
Oh, I was delighted. Just so happy for him. Just what a great lad. Worked his way all the way there. What an opportunity. Everything that he's gone through. I remember the lad that I would walk through Dublin City with, years ago. Which comes back to it's a small little village wrestling is, and we all know each other. So to see him go from that to this is awesome.
Oh, I feel like Europe's taken over. Right?
Yeah,
so we have so many champs right now. You got Nikki Cross as the new women's tag champion.
Yeah. We need
it's been awesome.
Cesaro up there.
And that guy deserves. We all can attest
yeah.
that man is one of the best that there is. So.
Oh yeah, he absolutely is. Cesaro for champ.
Cesaro for champ.
Hashtag that, people.
I'll hashtag it right now. Everyone start hashtagging it. So we just saw the man's man walk through. Obviously, you guys are quarantining together. Since you're able to actually, sit down for a moment because we're all collectively happy to do this. Have you guys been able to do any wedding planning? Has there been time for it?
Probably the opposite, actually, because we had it kind of sorted, but obviously this has thrown a spanner in the works. So, we will have to revisit that.
Yep. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so I told you we're going to play a little game. We've talked about your career and your life, and actually, one last thing I do want to ask you is, you have now defeated 2 out of the 4 horsewomen, MMA horsewomen. There's 2 left, and I think you said this in an ESPN interview. There's 2 left. Who do you think is next, or who do you think is going to be coming after you next, or who would you like to face next?
2 down, 2 to go. Oh, do you know what? Both at the same time. Screw it.
I think you could do it. Hell, why not? Sky's the limit. Okay, so we're going to do a little quick fire game with just a few questions here. So I'm going to put a timer on. It's a 60-second timer, and just ask you some random questions. So this will be fun. So I'm going to put 60 seconds on, and here we go. Talking or texting?
Talking.
Okay. Favorite day of the week?
I don't know that I have one. Sunday?
That's a good one. Oh, wait. Favorite city in the U.S. besides the one that you live in?
New York. Nope. Seattle.
Oh, okay. Nickname your parents used to call you?
Bex.
Bex. The last song you downloaded?
It was it was the whole Gigaton Pearl Jam album, the new Pearl Jam album.
Yes, I heard that you were a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
Oh, talk to animals.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Okay. We're at 60 seconds, but I have a few more just because you're killing these. Okay. How long does it take you to get ready?
15 minutes.
Oh, that's really good. Wow. Scale of 1 to 10, how good driver are you, especially in that truck?
4.
She's honest. Invisibility or super strength?
Invisibility.
Okay. I like that one too. And last but not least, do you snore?
No, I don't think so.
Seth, does you snore?
No.
He said no? Okay.
He said no.
Good man. All right, Becky, thank you so much for talking with me again. Congratulations. You're very deserving. I hope to continue seeing you holding that title for literally forever if it were up to me, and I'm sure if it were up to you. So I will see you soon. Stay healthy. And
You too.
Thanks for joining us here on the Braxton Beat. Bye.
How do I get over here?
Just press the X button. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the Braxton Beat with the man Becky Lynch with a special cameo by the man's man, Seth Rollins. If you want to rewatch this, I'm going to save this right here on the WB Instagram page so you can do just that. And this Thursday, I'll be right back here on the WB Instagram page talking with the other half of the women's tag team champions, Nikki Cross. So don't miss it. I will see you then. Stay healthy and goodbye.